If there's one thing that you need to know is motivation is going to come and go. You won't always have motivation, and the best way to keep going is to build self-discipline. And by building self-discipline, that means you have to build routines on how to keep going. Like strictly following those routines definitely helped me get through this year. I feel like I've become more productive and, just using my time in the best way than I used to before. Because like before, I didn't have like a routine that like really worked for me. And this year, in fact, I didn't have a routine at all. Like I wasn't the type of person that would like plan things, plan my day, plan my weekends or whatever. But since I started that, I feel like I now use my time more productively than I used to before. Like by building routines, you are building habits, and by building habits, you are building self-discipline. So you see how this works. To be honest, like every single thing doesn't need planning, but those important things such as studying, getting your work done, especially if you're like a content creator, you better make time for your content so that like your life can be balanced. So the first step is building routines, and trust me, your life will not be perfect, but it will definitely go in the right direction. And before you even know, it's like it will become like a normal thing. It will become a normal thing. And at first, yes, adapting and following the routines is hard. Like it's really hard. It's not like an easy thing to adapt to, but like as time goes by, those will be your habits, and it won't feel any hard or like any difficult. So trust me on this one. Try building routines that will work for you. I know that a lot of people make this one sound so easy, but being real with your emotions is so important. Stop pretending that you're okay with things that you're not okay with. Okay? Like that helps people treat you in the way that you want to be treated. Like if there's one person that should teach people on how to treat you, it should be you and only you. If you teach people on how to treat you, then they will know what you. If you say no, like if you do not want a certain thing and usumile lapho, umuntu kumele azi ukuthi no, lo umile la and akajiki. That's how you treat people that's how you teach people to treat you. And remember, in order for you to be treated in a good way, you also need to treat people in the same way that you'd like to be treated. So you can't go around treating people and then expect to be treated in the best way in return. That doesn't happen. Respect is earned, and yeah, that's literally the first step of getting people to treat you in the best way. Like remember, some people don't do it intentionally, but they keep on doing it because babona ukuthi wena you do not complain or you do not discipline them, so you should be the one that teaches them ukuthi no, I do not like this, and next time try doing it this way. Like I got into so many fights this year because of this thing of being real with your emotions. It does not come easy. Like if uzoba umuntu onjalo, then kumele ukwazi ukuyimela futhi into yakho. Because like guys, like I've been tested this year by people, and I was forced to show a side of me that I did not even want to at all. Sometimes you have to step out of the being good and nice shoes and just be real as hell. Like if that's who you have to become, then I was forced to step into different shoes that I've been avoiding for a really long time because I was so afraid to get into arguments and just stuff. I do not regret though becoming that person, because it has taught me to stand up for myself in so many situations that I couldn't even, fight back or like talk back in. So I'm so glad. Like, I do not regret becoming like this at all. In fact, Nje, I really do. Like, it is such a big change, but I am getting used to it. So this one is the most crazy one. Like, there is nothing as hard as transitioning into a new chapter in your life. Like, there's something called the uncomfortable growth or the uncomfortable transition. That on its own is like, I don't think anyone is ever ready for it. Like, when all you can see or like think of is that you are just going through stuff. Like, I used to always think like that too. Like, ngiyagoa, like, why is my life so messed up? Why is this? Why is that? And like, it happened on my late teenage years, because like, I just turned 20, and I must say ukuthi ngilene kabuhlungu in my 20s. Yeah, I definitely did not expect anything like this, because all I thought of, like, why am I going through so much at such a young age, without realizing that I'm transitioning into a new chapter, which is the adult life, I guess. But yeah, man, it isn't an easy transition. It is so uncomfortable, and you do not realize it at first, up until actually sit down with yourself and like think over table. Like, I only realized to say, okay, so this is what's happening right now. But man, the best way to get through is to deal with your stuff. Ungakbalekeli okwenzakalayo, as hard as it is. But I think the best way that I have coped with everything that has been going on in my life for like the past 2 years, if I should be precise, was, first, if something happens, like, obviously you will cry about it. Like, you will go through emotions, feel however you want to feel. But once you're done with that, get up, dust yourself, and try to find a way forward. And trust me, complaining and ulibelukhala all the time isn't going to help you. Like, instead, you are going to be stuck in this one dark place that you will never get out of until you tell yourself, okay, from here onwards, this is what I should do. This is what I should try to get out of this situation and like deal with the situation. Like, guys, you cannot run away from your problems at all times. You should. Like, I feel like because akumele vele uyiqinise and ulibele uqhubekele nempilo. Khala kodwa futhi nakhona not phambi kwezitha zakho. Ciao, like, ungakhala, but do it in a way ukuthi wazi ukuthi uma uqeda lapho uyavuka uyayithintitha qhubeka nempilo, because that's just how life is, and that is the best way to live life. Ukuthi ungalibeli uyibambela amagqomu, uyibophela inhliziyo. Sometimes things do not go the way we plan them to be. You can literally plan your whole life in a certain direction and it goes in a totally different direction. But with that, like, the best way to deal with such things is to find a plan B. If certain things do not work, find a plan B. And most importantly, guys, starting over. It is okay to start over. Like, some people think just because a certain plan or idea didn't work, then that is the end. Like, start over. Trust me. You will like your new story or your new chapter or like your new life, whatever. Trust me. Like, so many doors will open for you once you realize that it's okay to start over. That's their business. Like, do not care at all, guys. Like, especially the youth of today, they are so scared of what other people will say. Remember that in this life, you are only doing things for yourself. Do not care about the next person. And but the worst part here is you're allowing people that are also nothing in life to tell you what to do and to tell you how to feel. Like, guys, like, I've been told by people, like, if you do know me, you know I went back to high school after not doing good in my matric. And people try to be as negative as they could. But I never listened to them. Because if I did, and the same people that are saying those things to me are people who are also nothing in life. Like, they are also staying at home doing nothing. Yabo. Like, I don't get why people are so bothered by what other people are going to say. Like, learn to live your life for you. Work on you for you. Do not care about what other people are going to say, because you are going to be stuck like them. Ciao. Like, if it means if it means to start a new business because this one isn't working, then start a new business. Like, do not. Guys, people are changing their lives left, right, and center. They are becoming successful. Like, you see I'm posting on social media almost every day of people changing their lives and becoming successful. Like, don't you want to be like that too? When you're stuck in the like, 1 year or 2 years is nothing to start over. Like, and before you even realize it, bro, like, so many doors will open for you. And now to table. Like, in me along ngempela kade Kaale izolo lokhu kwenzeka into ukuthi nokuthi, but I'm here now. Guys, do you, please, by all means. Like, I beg. If there's one thing is to just do you. Like, khohlwana abantu, guys. And people who like, try something. Zama kube khona okuzamayo now. Don't just sit ucabanga ukuthi izinto zizoyizela kuwena. Like, kanjani kulomhlaba nje. Guys, people must, just take your chances, man. Try something. Just do nothing. If ufuna ukwenza content creation, try that. If ufuna ukubuyela esikoleni, if ufuna start a business, you want to sell, do whatever. Guys, life is too short to just be sitting and wasting your time and doing nothing. Next one is focus on yourself and not what the next person is doing. Guys, if there's one thing that will ruin your happiness, your blessings, is comparing yourself. Remember, guys, comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare your blessings to other people's blessings. Our stories are not the same. Our journeys are not the same. Our lives are totally different. We will never be the same. People don't understand that. Like, they are struggling to understand what asifani, guys. Like, just learn to appreciate your own blessings. Some people are not grateful at all. Appreciate or every blessing in your life, every achievement. Learn to be appreciative, learn to be grateful. Like, I won't lie, I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always so satisfied with my own life. I was also once in that phase where I would compare myself and compare my life to other people's. Like I was always in competition with other people. I think we've all been through that stage, but I'm so glad Uguti I got through it, because like it's a serious issue. Like it's a serious issue. Yeah, about this thing of comparison and competition. It's a serious issue, and people really need to look into it, because guys, Leanna will destroy your life. Like you become so unhappy and unsatisfied about life. Another thing that I learned this year is to be calm and resilient. Like I said, I have been tested this year. So many things and so many situations really led me to break out of character. Getting a phone because of people. Like people will test you. They will test your patience. But to be honest, so many of those reactions, I do not regret the reactions, because I feel like they deserved them. But I'm more like disappointed in myself for entertaining some of those things, because sometimes you come to say, like, why did I even entertain this? Like I could have just ignored this, because something that really do not need your attention or your energy. Like ezinye izinto nje zidinga ukuthi uyiziphe and just let them be, like. So like I really do wish to not allow myself to be easily provoked, and to just easily entertain certain things. Obviously maturism is not an easy thing, I think sometimes the song is akhuphukele emoya and sifune nje yabo abanye abantu engathi ngaba. I'm joking guys. I do not fight. I do not even know how to fight. So but abanye abantu nje kele kube khona lokho. Try nje ukuthi ezinye izinto uyibuka uyibone njengomsangano uyihleke makumele uyihleke. Uyiziba udlule kuzona, because to be honest ayikho into ebasela umuntu njengokuthi angatholi reaction kuwena. Like trust me. Yabo lapho if umuntu ufuna ukumthola ngempela, do not react or manje umbuke. But like as long as umuntu engakezi kuwena wazowenza something, then don't entertain izinto zasemafonini guys that are literally umsangano. Kufana izinto zenza Facebook zomagudlana. Like do not entertain that. Like I even came across, I don't remember whether it was a post or what, eyithi ayikho into ebasela njengomgudlwa onganakiwe ongaphendulwa. But ngoba nina want to entertain everything, it's up to you. Mina nje I've learned to stay calm. To wrap everything up, I just want to say that like life is unpredictable, guys. To be honest, people can give all these advices and all these motivations, but I feel like for me the best way to live and get through this life is to just face your problems and find ways to move forward. Never allow yourself to be stuck in a situation, in a dark place. Like whatever you do, always find a way forward. Like that is my only motivation that I can give people. The straightforward, the most realist motivation. Hope you guys are enjoying your festive season, and yeah, please do not forget to subscribe to your girl's channel, please. And if you have made it this far, girl or boy, oh boy, like thank you so much. Stay blessed. And yeah, man, enjoy the rest of your festive season. Be safe out there, and